Okay, so thanks for writing this. I could see why it's a bit of a challenge. I got your message about that, so totally understand that. So let's kind of walk through this and see if we can kind of clean this up a bit. I'll just change this to what is click intensity. Click intensity, located at clickintensity.com, is an ad-based company that uses multi-level marketing as its business model. Period. The company is new and officially launched in March of 2016. It was started by the owner, Nick Johnson, and then that's it. So I would kind of change the sentence around to clean. You don't really need to like have a whole new sentence for the domain. It's just easy just to include it in the sentence as you're talking about the company. So I would change it up based on what I just said there. How to make money with click intensity. Okay. Just get rid of the sentence about, spend money to make money mentality. Just basically say click intensity, you make money, and it sounds like a couple of ways. It sounds like more than two ways. Okay. So, the first way is to purchase ad packs, and you have to describe what these ad packs are. You kind of do that here, which I want you to kind of remove that stuff here and do it back up here where it makes more sense. You purchase ad packs, and those ad packs, I think you have to let stay for 30 days or whatever before you get your $5 profit. So you kind of explain that, try to explain that better here, what the ad packs are, even though they do a kind of a bad job. But that would be the first way. Okay. And I would list them out in like bullet points there. So that's the first way. Second way is to complete tasks, watching videos, clicking on links, etc. Talk about that as a second way of making money. And if they describe how much you make with that, then, discuss that. If not, that's going to be one of the things you're going to talk about in the complaints down below. But that'd be the second way of making money. The third way is recruiting people to be part of your team. The more people that you bring in who purchase ad packs with the terminal level you are, and then you kind of describe that here. And then that's fine. So I would just talk about that. So I just specify these and make them, three ways, number them out so it's very easy to sit there, read, and understand. Take what you basically kind of describe about ad packs and put it up here where it makes more sense. How do you join Click Intensity? Join the company is fairly simple. You just need to create a free account. And then, from there, I would just probably leave it at that. I might not even put this whole thing in here now, how to join, because it's relatively simple. All this stuff really kind of goes more in here on how you make money with that. So that's just something to consider. This stuff really just seems to makes more sense to go up here. Complaints about click intensity. There's not enough information. So I would say that call this, the headline would be they're elusive. Okay. And then you could talk about how click intensity pushes ad packs onto its consultants, but never explains what they are and why they're necessary, even the other stuff. So that's fine. You can't make a full-time living with this, so I would just put that as a short. The headline should be really short, quick, not long sentences like that. That's when you get into long sentences when you're actually describing it. So first one here is companies being elusive. Second one here is you can't make a full-time living with this, and then you kind of describe why. Because you really need to do a lot of recruiting. You need to buy all these ad packs, which seems to be just a pyramid scheme where you're just taking money from other people and paying yourself. So I would kind of describe that. So that would actually be my next point. This seems like a pyramid scheme because the ad packs don't really seem to do anything. They just don't look like to be a real product. And it just seems like a way of paying you based on recruiting other people. So I would say that would be my other complaint against it. It just seems kind of like a pyramid scheme to me. They don't use PayPal, and then you're right. The fact that they don't use PayPal is always a warning sign because PayPal doesn't like companies like this, and they're using some other less reputable companies. So that makes sense there. What was the other thing here that I thought was weird? With the tasks, like if you stay a free member, how much are you paid with these tasks? So that might go back to this thing about, them being elusive about the opportunities and stuff like that. So you could talk about that, or you might keep it as a separate thing here. And then is this a legitimate or scam? I think you did fine here. So it's really kind of cleaning this up. So it's easier to understand. And I know it's kind of complicated because even when I was reading it, it was a little difficult to understand as well. And then really either we're going to get rid of the section or just keep it simple and saying, how do you join Click Intensity? You join the company, simple enough. You create a free account. And then, you have all the free account allows you to do, online video watching. And then, the other option is purchasing packs, which makes you more money, and just leave it at that. Just the way you've explained all this other stuff here really should go up here. How you make money with it. Okay. So I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully that clarifies everything for you. This one definitely was a little more difficult, so I understand why you're struggling with it. I did as well. And just make sure that you don't have any more complaints. The complaints seem kind of light to me there. I feel like there should be more there, but these are the best ones that you could find and describe, and that so be it. But I would probably spend more time on the complaints, but that's fine. Still, good job. Okay, thank you.